Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning with me, Brigand Hall. Let's talk to this guy first. Anjar.
Hail, friend. The gnomes at Modus Mining mentioned you'd be opening a mining site here. That's all well and good, but I can help you make the most of it. For a small sum, I'll renovate this mine for you, make it bigger. In the long run, you'll earn more money out of it. What do you say?
Sure, I'm made of money. Saltwell Caverns.
There are bad goings on at the caverns. The miners have all, one time or another, seen wretched, scarred creatures that walk on two legs, pacing at the entrance.
Cloud Crest.
No one I know of has scaled it all the way, so there's no knowing for sure what's up there. Heard everything, from it's the home of a powerful mage, to it's the cradle of civilization itself. Sometimes in the same breath. There's an adventure to be had at Cloudcrest's Peak, I'm sure.
Anjar.
That's me, Master Architect at your service. Your friends at Modus Mining sent word to me that they were helping you open a site here. For a little bit of gold, I'll help you get this dump running more efficiently than Edgar Aron ever managed to.
Okay, I'd like to upgrade the mine.
If you give me the gold, I can start clearing out one of the collapsed passages in the mine.
Okay, I'll pay you.
I'll start cleaning out the passage right away. Who knows what we'll uncover in there?
Do I need to explore it? Why did it send me in here? I guess we need to explore it. This was the base mine here. This is where we fought Edgar, I think. So it looks like they gave us a lot of ways to make money in the desert between this mine and the House of Valor.
Greetings.
Come on. Controller is acting a little weird, doesn't want to... Buttons don't want to work. It's probably due to be replaced, but... I'm cheap, so until it's literally falling apart in my hands and no buttons on it work, I'm going to keep using it. It's like right now my headset's being held together by duct tape. It has to be reapplied once every... I guess the first duct tape application lasted about a month. Because the plastic on both sides above the earmuffs shattered. Don't know what caused it. They both shattered. So I have to use duct tape to reinforce them so they don't dangle off the side of my head.
I can't believe Edgar put the miners through that. He was always about taking the fight back to the competition, but I didn't think he meant to take their lives. There's no excuse for it. Motus's business practices aside, he had no right. Thank you for righting his transgressions.
Alright, I'd like to upgrade the mine.
For another bit of gold, I can clear out the next section of the mine.
Sounds good.
We'll have this place running at full capacity in no time.
I do like those doors. It's very cool design. I don't know what we need all these shadow prisms for. But I'll take it. And looting all this stuff should make up the cost of the upgrade. Especially if I were to go and actually sell it to a merchant instead of just breaking it down like I do. But I get, what, 50%? of the item's value, or is it still 30%? When I break it down. Let me check, because I don't remember. %. Okay. Still pretty good. Means I don't have to worry about traveling to a merchant. Just break everything down as I go. Especially since money isn't really an issue. Alright, this should be the last upgrade.
Hey boss, do you need me to do any work on the mine?
Yes, I do.
Just a little more gold and we can open up the last section of the mine. This will be about all we can extend the mine. We've run out of room in the cavern.
We'll make a new cavern. It's part of the mining process, right? You dig out the caverns and the tunnels and... Ooh, Boots of the Wanderer. We've read that description before, not going to read it again. Bone Greaves. So called because they were recovered by Duklfar border rangers after an encounter with Fair Gorda. Sounds cool. Let's see what they look like. Ooh, I like the blue. They look a little cartoony in their size, but they have a really cool design. They have like that Nordic pattern on the side. Really dig it. That's why I wish this game had transmog. So if I were to craft, I could use that boot design for my crafted boots. I think that would be a nice touch. I don't expect that to be added to the game. Yeah, the game's what, 8 years old now, so 9 years old. It's old as far as games go, so I don't see it getting that. Though they are coming out with the DLC for it. The new DLC for the Re-Reckoning edition. So maybe they'll add like a transmog option. That's probably the most requested feature that I know of from the fan base. To get all this cool looking gear. But it's not nearly as powerful as what you can craft, but when you craft, you have like 4 different aesthetic choices. That's not fun. So we're in a straight up canyon. So give me some of that Odd World Stranger's Wrath vibes. Another cartoony western, maybe Call of Juarez? Or Gun? What's that other western? There's another western game. Was it Death Watch? Night Watch? Black Watch? You play as a member of a secret society who protects the world from evil, and you get possessed or infected with vampirism. You get some really cool powers, and you make a couple moral choices throughout the game, good or evil. I think that affects which one of the 2 women you end up romancing. It's a pretty fun little shooter. You get some pretty cool powers in it. I think the powers you get also are dependent on which moral direction you're headed. So like you get like healing powers, protective powers if you're good, and more destructive powers if you're evil. I would say it's Death Watch, some sort of watch. Enough about that game, let's talk about Kingdoms of Amalur. Now there's not a transmogrification option. Also, you can't play as a gnome. That's silly.
Greetings. We've pushed this mine as far as it'll go. It's been sound doing business with you. Now all you have to do is relax, sit back, and collect your money.
Okay.
Don't get yourself killed.
Vincent Helvern.
Welcome. The Motus miners have told me all about you. I'm Vincent Helvern, Edgar Aron's former assistant and facilities manager. I'll continue to run the mining office for you if you'll allow it. Come and go as you please, the building is yours to use. And if it doesn't suit your tastes, with some spare coin, I can arrange for renovations.
Alright, Vincent Helvern.
I locked myself in here while Edgar was hatching his schemes. I knew it would come to violence at some point. He was hell-bent on getting even with Motus. Anyhow, what's past is past. You need a manager for this building while you're away, and I'll do it for a small fraction of what you earn. Speak to me if you want work done on this building, or if you'd like to collect a profit.
Okay, Saltwell Caverns.
Beastly creatures stalk near those caverns. They're not fey, and they're definitely not natural. You could pay me enough to get close to there. I wish it were somewhere far from here. The Hollowlands are dangerous enough without them.
Okay, miners.
The Motus miners feel indebted to you. They've offered to work your mine, for a sliver of your overall profit, of course. Yet another place of mystery that I'd rather be much farther away from. The Hollowlands are death trap enough as it is.
Alright, I'd like to collect my money.
Sorry, boss. We haven't yet sold off what we've produced. Check back later and I'll have your money.
Alright, I'd like to upgrade my office.
If you have enough gold, I can clean this place up and furnish it with goods from across the land.
Okay, I'll pay you.
I'll get right to work. It'll look
Excuse
brand
me.
new before you know it.
Well, it's definitely been upgraded. Okay, drop all that stuff in there. We've got the space, may as well use it. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's that guy at the Traveler's Camp outside of Rathir that buys peasant clothes. Or farmer's clothes, or both. That'd have been a pretty decent haul if I took that back to him there. Oh well, what's done is done.
I can't believe old Edgar had been causing all this trouble in the area. People died on account of him. Sad.
Alright, I'd like to upgrade my office.
With a bit more gold, we can improve the facilities even more.
Alright, let's do it.
Time to get to work. Oh, you'll love it.
I better. Or it's coming out of your paycheck. So I just added the one room? No, I think... Maybe I just added the one room, right? It's kind of disappointing for 5,000 gold. Okay, well, one more upgrade. We have 2 dungeons to go through. We have Saltwell Caverns and the other mine that I didn't explore yet.
How goes the splunking? I've kept things pristine here at home.
Okay.
Sorry, boss. We haven't yet sold off what we've for a tad bit more
Whoops,
gold.
didn't mean to skip
it'll be
that, but
ready.
it's fine. Didn't mean to skip that one either. I don't know why I just blew through that. 2,000 gold, they added this room over here. Well, I've got the money to spend, so... Feels good to be filthy rich. Even if it is just pretend. Profit of 14 gold. This is it costs 10 gold to repair for every attack that you do. Because I think each singular attack does 1 durability damage to the item. Then for each 1 durability you repair or pay to have repaired, it costs 10. I don't know if there's a cheaper blacksmith or anything, but that's the standard.
We've expanded the facilities as much as we can, I'm afraid. But look at how far it's come. It's quite a sight, eh? Truly a marvel of modern architecture, if I do say so myself.
So you can talk to Patty on Gallows End. Alright, let's see. An old friend. That's down here. There should be a mine, this one here. We haven't explored yet, so. Jump a Cloud Crest, go to Dune's Head Mine, then we'll go to Saltwell Caverns. Do the main quest there. So I'm pretty sure Cloud Crest. It sounds familiar. I feel like that's been mentioned in a previous quest. Some sort of dialogue. I don't remember where. And also, if I look up there, can I see lightning? Be a nice touch if you could, but I can't see at the top of the mountain, it looks like. So no need to fret.
The desert is as unforgiving as before I came here, I had
Oh, some decent loot in this one, finally. We've only been finding Sylvanite in most of these areas. That was Prismere. Shame that these mines weren't used for quests.
Be careful out there in the sun.
Ooh, serpent skin leggings. Serpents don't have scales the size of dinner plates. Whatever this is extremely magical and extremely durable.
Always bring head.
Alright, well. Not the most lucrative spelunking we've done, but we did find a unique item. Then we can go to Saltwell Caverns and pursue Hugues.
The desert is as before I came here.
Greater Venom Guard. Don't think I need that. I have plenty of poison resist through the lore stones, I think. Alright, so what's me to go that way? Just go in here, see what's going on. By all appearances, this gnome died some time ago, and in a rather brutal fashion. Clutched in his hands are a key and old scrap of parchment. We get ahead of ourselves. Let's go back and check the other direction. Actually, it might be a dead end because we have to drop down. Yep, that's what it looks like. Alright, cool. Oh, good. The game's making decisions for me. Pick up Saltwell Site Lab Notes Day 142. The lenses are quick to attune to the subjects. The reanimation was surprisingly simple, but none of my subjects seem to retain any semblance of their mental state, or even any consciousness at all. I suspect the problem lies in the arcane current, and is simply not using enough power to transfer the mind along with the body. Fomorous has voiced too many concerns with the project to be of use. I've already informed the Templar. With any luck, Fomorous will be shipped off somewhere, and I can delve further into my work, unimpeded. So it doesn't seem like this is Fomorous' project then, which is good because he seemed competent. Where these Sons of Laz don't seem very competently made as far as undead abominations go. Like myself. Aurelia's hand wraps. Praying to Aurelia for the favor of a haughty mistress, a shabby apprentice received this gift to gain an archmage's love. Or archmage. Arch. Alright, we'll peek up here real fast. There might be a skeleton. There's a book down there, it looks like. What if I missed a book? No, I didn't miss a book in the first area. We weren't in the lab yet. Alright, so day 233. My backers have finally agreed to my requests, and have provided a piece of Sistine Prismere. I can't imagine what they paid for this, or to whom, but the results will surely be worth the bargain. With this, I should have more than enough power for a complete transfer. If anything, there may be too much power. I must remember to stay shielded on the observation deck. It's a body of, or mound of corpses? I see bodies sticking out of it, but ugh, gross. I wonder if that would have activated those traps. But they said they were spike traps, not flame traps. Definitely not the worst zombies I've ever had the it's pleasure of fighting. Displeasure, because I said worst. I didn't see a book in this one. So look around for books real fast, don't see anything. Alright.
Have I been down here so long? Is the madness so great that I see the faces of the damned before me? Or is it really you? It is! By the tome! Come closer. Let me look at you. It has been an eternity since I've seen a trusted face.
Let's see. Hey, I'm here to help you.
Are you? In many ways, your awakening has brought me nothing but misery. But that is not your fault. I am to blame for all of it. Wait. Do you hear that sound? It could be the Sons of Laz, but it could be someone else.
It's this guy. White Palm Assassin. Oh, a whole bunch of them. Finally, a proper mob fight. That was fun. Easy, but fun. Alright, hold on, I'll be right back.
The last we spoke, it was the Tuatha that reduced my lab to cinders. Now it's assassins. Everywhere I go, destruction follows. I have grown so weary of it, my friend. All I ever wanted was to unlock death's secrets, to shed light on the shadows. I never wanted this. Thank you for more than just your protection, for being the one good thing to come of this disaster. I have few friends, but I gladly count you among them.
We hardly know each other. Do you distrust Octian?
I trust him with my life, which is why I've been trying to contact him since I fled Alistar, but to no avail. Where is he now that I need him most? Wait. Of course. He is the one I trust most, and the one who would benefit most from my death. I am a fool. Octien is behind the assassins. And now that you and I are together, he will try to kill us both. Why did I not see this before? If he could repair the Well of Souls in Alistar, then he has no need of me. Not if he has Ventrinio.
Who's Ventrinio?
Ventrinio de Cellini. We used to work together in this lab on projects sponsored by Templar Octien. But when we were tasked with creating the well, Ventrinio sought to use any means at our disposal, regardless of the implications or consequences. Eventually, he was taken away, and I was sent to work at Alistar. But it seems he continued his work here, long enough to create those monsters.
What are Sons of Laz?
They are the animated dead. Early experiments in the field of immortality. They will forever haunt these cursed caverns. Ventrinio named them after a mythical figure who rose from the dead. He looked on them and saw potential. I see only abominations.
Can you get me to Alabastra?
No, not me. But Ventrinio's old notes suggest that he may know a way into Alabastra. I wonder, perhaps, is it possible that you have met Ventrinio already? That would explain it. You were attuned to his well, but raised from mine. Unfortunately, the only way to find Ventrinio is to go through Templar Octien, which will not be easy now that we know of his treachery.
We're assuming. I'll force Octien to talk.
Octien is a powerful sorcerer with tremendous influence. If you attacked him outright, you would lose all credibility. We must play his game. The only one capable of dealing with Octien in Edessa will be another Templar. Luckily, we have one. Her name is Templar Joriel, and she is reputed for her wisdom and strength of character. She and Octien rarely see eye to eye on matters of policy.
Alright. How can Joriel help us?
If Joriel can make Octien answer for his crimes, then we will gain access to his information. That includes the location of Ventrinio's lab. If you wish to uncover the mystery of your deaths, then you will need Ventrinio. He is the key to Alabastra. Find Templar Joriel in Edessa. We don't have much evidence, but I have a feeling she will help us.
Okay, Ventrinio.
My old colleague, Ventrinio de Cellini. For a time we worked together under Templar Octien. He was a brilliant scholar, but a terrible person. I told Octien he couldn't be trusted and refused to work with him, but it appears the Templars simply moved him to another lab with some mysterious assistant.
Okay. Ventrinio's assistant.
Ventrinio's notes reference some highly capable assistant that joined him in testing the well and collecting Prismia, but there's no mention of their identity. Whoever they are, they're clever, resourceful, and very dangerous. If we could find them, we might have a lead, or even a way into Alabastra.
Okay, Templars.
The Templars rule from the Forum, and you can't get a thing done in the city without the sponsorship of one of them. They can be powerful allies, but the one thing you don't want to do is get on their bad side.
Okay, Hugues.
I am Fomorous Hugues, scholar of vivification, prime circle. The Well of Souls was my life's work.
Evidence.
It's everything I've been able to put together concerning Templar Octien's crimes, with supporting evidence from Ventrinio's notes and correspondence. I always suspected I might need leverage over Octien. It seems Ventrinio felt the same. You must remember to thank him for me.
Okay. Edessa.
Ah, Edessa. The great gnomish city-state. Knowledge, reason, and logic rule there, as do bureaucracy and intrigue. A clever gnome can go far in that city, and a wise gnome goes far away from it.
Right, we're blackmailing Octien.
Oh, don't call it that. You're just having a talk with Octien in the library. In return for your discretion, he'll give us what we want. I know it's unpleasant, but when you work with the Templars, you just start thinking this way. It helps you stay alive.
Okay. Guess we're done speaking to Hugues. We'll leave him here by himself while assassins are at the gate. Literally, there's some right over here. Not anymore. Alright, cool. Well, we finished the next story mission quest. And in the next episode, we'll head into Rathir from Cloudcrest. Let's go ahead and start making our way in that direction. Straight, right? Because, yeah, right's a dead end. Straight ahead. This game could use with some mounts. I don't know what sort of mount you could get. I guess a Barghest. Maybe a Crotok mount? Be a gross mount to have, but you could get one. Neat, and we already found a hidden door. Alright, I'm gonna call the episode here. In the next one, we will take care of this hidden door and make our way eastward into Rathir. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.